Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing my second studio vlog. This week is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to show you guys behind the scenes of a project I'm working on. It's a bit sentimental. So for you guys that don't know, I have stage 2 breast cancer and I need to have a double mastectomy to have like all the tissue in my breasts removed. And I am going to have like reconstructive surgery, but that's like a whole process that's going to take months in terms of like healing and like the whole reconstructive process. It's gonna take forever. So before I had my double mastectomy, I thought it would be like a fun and like creative way to cope with the loss of my boobs by having a funeral for them. So I'm gonna kind of walk you like a little bit behind the scenes over like the next couple of days so that I can show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm going to show you guys some props. I have this bouquet I bought from Michael's from a few months ago, back when they had their Halloween stuff, and I think these were on sale. I got this from Amazon. It is a headstone. I thought this would be thicker for some odd reason. I thought it would be thicker like a real headstone, similar to the ones I saw like at Dollar Tree a few months ago that I should have gotten when I had the chance but didn't. But you know, this is okay, this will do. I didn't even get a chance to like open it yet. So I made this veil and I added some lace to the bottom edges. So there's that. And I'm gonna turn the camera around and just kind of do like a voiceover and show you guys something that I'm working on. Okay, so here is this setup that I made to do my crown. So I set everything up the way that I want it. I have my skulls that I got from Dollar Tree. Like this is how they look. They're just like little plastic skulls. I got some black roses from Michael's, similar to the bouquet I just showed you guys. I don't think I'm gonna add this to the crown. I think we're just gonna keep it as a prop for pictures. And then I have like more roses. And then these are some of the leaves that came to roses that I think would also accentuate the crown. And I have these little skeleton hands. And then these right here are zip ties. I'm going to be using this black acrylic paint right here that I got from Michael's, super cheap. And I'm gonna paint these zip ties so that it matches. But like this is kind of like the setup that I want it to have when I'm done making the crown. I got my glue sticks right here, my hot glue gun. This candle on Etsy, I think on Instagram actually, a few months ago, and I just didn't know what project I wanted to use for it, and I think that this would be the perfect project for it. And then this is just like my paint bowl that I use for paint water, and then this is the brush we're going to be using to paint the zip ties. And this paper is just like the backing paper, or like some vinyl holographic overlays I use for my stickers. I also have a few of these black candles that I also want to use as a prop for when I have my photo shoot. Alrighty, so this is a dress that I'm going to be wearing. I'm going to move it back so you guys can see it a little better. I think it looks better backwards though, because it has these little ruffles at the top. I think they're cute, but the front has ruffles and it goes all the way down the middle. It's kind of short, but I'm going to be wearing it with alright, so this is about how big this dress is. It's kind of short, but I like it. Alright, so this is the giant poofy skirt I'm going to be wearing. I can't even fit into the camera all the way, but that's the front, and then this is the back. Lots of layers, lots of different fabric. So I have this soft polka dot fabric, and then I have a hard polka dot tulle. And then this is one of the laces that's gonna be in it. So it's gonna be nice layer underneath the dress. Alright, so I showed you guys some of the props I'm working with. I also want to get some cupcakes with cherries on top and some tights, like any type of mesh or fishnet or lacy tights to wear underneath my skirt, because I don't know where all my tights went. I don't know if I threw them away or if I lost them or what, or if they got lost in the move, like when I first moved to this apartment about 2 years ago, or what happened to all my tights, but I don't have any, so I need to get some for my shoot. I don't have any cute black platform shoes, boots, or anything, so I'm gonna wear my purple ones. I'll show you guys those in just a second. I'm gonna have a black backdrop, and I'm going to be using the hands-free app on my phone to take continuous shots, because I hate having to constantly run to the camera, set the camera, hurry up, pose, click, and do it all over again a million different times. It just ruins my whole flow in terms of shooting. I would much rather prefer to be able to just set up a device and have it take a picture every 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, or whatever, and I can just move and flow through my pose. It's kind of like a dance, and then the camera can take pictures of me more naturally, and the poses just look more fluid and better. In my opinion, that's just the way that I work. That's just the way that I'm used to working as a model, and that's just like the way that makes things so much easier for me. Not having like a professional photographer or anything, so that's what I'm going to be doing. On the day of the shoot, I'm going to show you guys some like behind the scenes of me setting up and getting ready and all of that, and I'll show you guys the makeup looks I want. Alright, so this is a mood board from a fashion collection that I never finished, but these two makeup looks are close enough to the makeup I want to do for my shoot. I want to do like goth tears and like a really big black makeup look. I may or may not wear a lace choker. I do have some that I made a few years ago. I'm not sure if I want them for this look, but this is like similar to how I want things to be. And the way that they're wearing their veils here is kind of what I'm going for. I wanted a different type of lace because I have like lace that kind of looks like how these finish, like how this finish here, but I ran out of it. I didn't have enough to cover my whole veil, and I'm just using the lace that I already have, so yeah. Some stuff that I wanted to use for my shoot, and surprise surprise, I found fishnets. This is how they look, so I don't need to go out and get those from the store. I also found the corset. I have like 3 of these, but this is the only one that kind of has like a leathery, it's like a faux leather, so it's kind of shiny. it's an underbust, so depending on how I feel that day when I do the shoot, either like this Friday or Saturday, I might wear this depending on how my stomach feels and whether or not I can take the pressure in my midsection, because I am still dealing with nausea and stuff from chemo. That's gonna take at least a couple of months to kind of get out of my system. So yeah, if my stomach fills up for it, then I will be wearing this corset, and if not, then I'll just go without it. It's totally fine. So I'm gonna let the zip ties dry for a few minutes, and then once they're dry, I'm gonna go over them with a second coat and get the base. And once that dries, I'm going to assemble my crown. So I'll be filming that process for you guys as well. Okay, so while I'm waiting on paint to dry, I was looking for some of my old chokers from back when I used to make jewelry. Didn't find them, but I did find some supplies to make some stuff. So I found this lace that I used to use for my chokers. I think that would be so perfect for the shoot. I have this black obsidian back from when I used to wire wrap crystals and make them into necklaces. So this is what the black obsidian looks like. I think it will be perfect to kind of go like in the middle. And then I have these little black beads. They're called blood drop beads. They're like these little oval shape. I'll take it out of the bag so you can see it a little better. But, you know, they're like this. Like little tiny blood drop shape. And since it's a funeral themed photo shoot, I think that these little skeletons and skulls that I have would be absolutely perfect to wear like around in this area and have some earrings to match. Like this is gonna be, I don't know, I'm putting the fun in funeral. Okay, literally, like this photo shoot is to mourn the loss of my boobs. Alrighty, so I didn't record my makeup because I'm running way behind schedule and it's later in the day and I've lost a lot of sunlight and it's already kind of cloudy. But this is the look. This is the choker I made. I showed you guys. My skull keeps turning around. Here is the black obsidian. None of the dresses I wanted to wear today fit me because I bought them when I was like super skinny, like barely 100 pounds. I don't know why I thought me at this stage in life could be able to fit those dresses, but I can't. But so I went with this top, this corset, and like 5 different layers of puffy skirts. Some of them I've made myself, and some of them are just like tulle skirts that I've already had. So I'm gonna set my phone up in the living room. I've already set up my backdrop. I might steam it. I already ironed it, but it's still kind of wrinkly. I might steam it, and then I'm going to show you guys the final look with my crown and my, what is it called? You'll see it in a minute. Okay, so it is now 6 o'clock at night. I'm all done with my shoot. I had to put a sweater on because I wanted to take some topless pictures after I was done with my regular shoot, just for my own record keeping, just so I know like what my boobs look like pre-surgery, and hopefully they don't look too different after the reconstruction. But I'll be inserting some pictures from today's shoot at the end of this video so you guys can see everything that went on. But yeah, here's my necklace. My skull kept turning, but that's okay. And here's my earrings. Here's a closer look at my makeup. I used a mascara to make these little dots here and here. I got some bottom lashes and top lashes. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.